What's up?
Trying to wait till everybody get up in here.
What's going on? I'm just trying to wait till everybody get up in here. What's going on? What's going on, everybody?
I'm just trying to wait till a little bit more people get in here. Let me know if y'all could hear me.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Good, 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 good.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thank you, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me too. Thank you.
Okay, look.
This live right here, I wanted to ask y'all about Eric Holder. I wanted to ask y'all questions. You know, a lot of people be having questions for me, so you know, I want to get into that too. Whatever type of questions you have, we could chop it up about that too. Yeah, make sure y'all like this video. Press that like button. Share the video too. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you already haven't subscribed. Support me, because I go hard.
What's up? What's up? What's up to everybody that's in the chat?
Make sure you share. Make sure you share this video. Make sure you share it right now with everybody. Share it on IG, share it on Twitter, share it on YouTube, share it on Facebook, share it on, wherever, Instagram, wherever you feel the need to share it for me. Because we be needing to get these messages out. Okay, look.
Eric Holder and his attorney and the prosecutor
is going to have a readiness hearing on May 19th. I'm pretty sure some of you know. For the people who don't know, this is one of the reasons that I'm doing this live right here. So look, okay. Check this out. All that hearing is, they always had these type of hearings right before the trials because they want to discuss if there's any evidence in the case or anything like that. Me personally, I feel that he's going to get off. So, how do y'all feel about the situation? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the situation. Because I think he gonna get off. You feel he gonna get off? Anybody feel he gonna get off? Let me know. Somebody say they just want to know, was it true he got paperwork on him, or was someone telling Nip that? Ain't nobody seen no paperwork. The rules of that is, if you feel somebody ratting, you got to bring forth that proof, that paperwork. Ain't no paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, ain't nobody Ain't nobody put it out yet. Ain't nobody brought it forth. See, with paperwork, you got to understand that you can obtain that paperwork from a few different sources. So, it's always gonna be certain things to it. Yeah, I think he gonna get off. I think he gonna get off. You say no paperwork, so why people was telling Nip that. This is what people been this is what people been um need to understand about that. Don't nobody know the conversation that was said between him and Nip. Everybody everybody making up what they think was said and what they think was heard. Don't nobody really truthfully know. That just came out. If somebody know, then where the paperwork at? If somebody really know the conversation, and you can't really trust the people who was just standing around him anyway before he was shot. Somebody said he gonna join Big U's grid program. That's not Big U's program. That's a program that he's a part of because he signed a contract with the people who running the program. Big U don't have no program. Big U is a puppet. You say the Crips been dissing Nip family. Yeah, but the Crips ain't riding. The Crips ain't doing nothing productive. To diss somebody's family is cowardice. Somebody say, I think he was a crash dummy. Somebody put in his head that Nip was snitching before. I think Nip said something like that to him and it ended like that. Nah. Well, I mean, I don't believe it went down like that though. I don't believe it went down like that. But I do feel that he's gonna get off. I feel that they're gonna let him go. It probably won't be right. It probably won't be right away. It probably won't be immediately, but they probably gonna let him go though. All of them are puppets. All of them are puppets in that show. All of them. Yeah. And like he said, you know what I'm saying? This was all a setup. And we seen it. See, this is one thing I want to put out there as well. All that stuff about crisis actors and all that, man, they don't need all of that. They don't need to put fake blood and fake this and fake that. Look, if they want you out the way, they just send somebody to knock you down and that's it. They don't have to be staging and all that. It's not hard. It's not hard. All the 100, 200, 300 people involved to get him. Come on. It wasn't that hard. I mean, some of y'all have to be able to open y'all's eyes, open your mind too, be able to see with your mind. It's not that hard. We already know what time it is. And that grid program is attached to this. Believe that. Say, I think Nip knew Big U was working from that case they caught and he died with that information. That could be highly possible. Where's the tape or video with him shooting? He will do some time. That's probably possible too. They got all the video footage. They got all that. They was watching Nip, you know. They were surveillancing him. So they know everything. They got all the footage. Of course they not gonna give us the footage. They not gonna give us that. I mean, people asking for too much when they need to show us. They don't need to show us nothing. They're not gonna show us nothing. You're expecting too much from law enforcement. Yeah, it is big development for the Crenshaw area. Do you think OG Carey was in on it? Of course. Of course. To the highest. To the highest of highest. Yep. Yep. I definitely feel he was. I definitely feel he was. It's like every one of them out there knew what was gonna go down with Nip. They knew what was about to go down. Yeah. Say Cowboy heard Shitty pressing Nip about to flip and went to the bathroom because he was in it. How do you know this? Put it in the chat how you actually 100% know this. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just want to, we trying to go off some facts. Fats, they knock fats down. You know, um, Cowboy was in too. Nobody bigger than the program. Yeah, ain't nobody bigger than the program. Nobody. Nobody. But when y'all hear that, ain't nobody bigger than the program, do you really understand what that mean? Or do you just hear that in videos and then just ride with that? Somebody said a complete Hollywood scene. Negative. No Hollywood scene at all. They don't need that. Did you and Wack discuss the so-called Nipsey tape? I mean, we chop. I'm pretty sure he recorded the phone call and everything. We chopped it up. We chopped it up on a few things. I don't believe it is no tape though. To be honest, somebody said the footage was edited, no blood anywhere. I got shot 6 times. The bullets went in and out me. There was no blood nowhere. There was no blood nowhere. I got hit 6 times. So that really doesn't mean anything. Somebody said, nah, it means Crip is a place for all, not one. Yeah, that ain't what it mean though. But do you think this makes 60 looks bad as a whole? How big he was there and strong? Nah, it can't. I mean, it can make 60s look bad, and it can't make 60s look bad. It's many riders, many riders from 60s, many solid ones from 60s. You got a lot of solid 60s that's dead, a lot of solid 60s that's incarcerated. You got a lot of 60s, a lot of solid 60s that's just in the background. It's just, it's many solid 60s that people don't never even hear about. I'm not gonna mention their names, but people don't even hear about them. Everybody just hear about Big U. There's hundreds of 60s that's solid. And I'm talking about G G niggas from G homies. You know what I'm saying? From 60s. What's up, Chi Town? What's happening? Wherever, yeah, and where is everybody from anyway? Just real quick. I like that. I like when y'all put that in the chat. Where everybody from? Rep where you from. It says bullet wounds can burn your entry. I believe so because I got all these wounds on my body and everything. Like I said, I was hit 6 times. Everything that hit me went in and came out. Wasn't no blood on the scene and shit when they hit me too. New York, Detroit, Dayton, Ohio. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Charlotte. Yeah. Shout out to Pittsburgh, PA, Memphis. Yeah. BX, the Bronx, Brooklyn, North Carolina, Nigeria. Okay. London, UK, Fort Worth, Texas, South Central. Okay. 54th and Western. Okay. Of course, that's the West Side. Gardena, Long Beach. Salute to everybody. Oakland in the house. Yeah. Waco. Okay, okay. You say your people got hit 6 times and almost bled out. Yeah, you can get hit one time and bleed out. Atlanta, ATL in the house. Chi-Town, Cincinnati, the Natty. The Natty. That's what they be saying. The Natty. Okay, okay, East Side. Okay, Denver, Texas, Vegas, Pacoima. Says 40 cows do damage. Shit. Every gun I know do damage. I mean, I believe somebody been killed by every gun it is, but yeah, 40 cows do damage. Indianapolis, Naptown, St. Louis, the Lou. It says this has been a setup for a long time. I feel he's getting off because he's part of the plan. Yeah. Salute to all of y'all from everywhere. Macon, Georgia. That's what's up. Star, what you get hit with? I got hit with a 9. I always thought it was 2 people shooting at me. The first shot hit me in the knee, blew my knee bone out, the side of my Levi's I had on, and I couldn't get up because I was running. It was 2 dudes that was like shit. I was set up. Shit. It was 2 dudes, and I was throwing out the trash. I was taking the trash out. It was nighttime. I was smoking on a little blunt roach or whatever. High. I threw the trash. I didn't see nobody. I didn't see no traffic on the street. I didn't see nothing. And I turned around to walk off. And when I turned around to walk off, I turned back around. And I don't know what made me turn back around, but when I turned back around, there was a dude running at me. He was running at me and he had the heat out. So I didn't have no heat on me or nothing. So my survival instinct said, run. So that's what I did. And when I ran around the other side of the big dumpster. And when I did, there was a guy, you know what I'm saying, some fool that was kneeling down. They both had on hoodies and like masks. One was kneeling down. And when I ran by him, I ran so fast, it scared him. And he kind of jumped back. And then like probably like 3 seconds later, that's when I started hearing the gunshots and it hit my knee. I fell down and they were shooting me while I was on the ground and I was crawling and the bullets was just hitting me. So I got hit in my legs, my knee, my ankle. I got hit. I got hit in my private area. I got hit in my back, came out my stomach, and I got hit in my hand. So that's how it went down with me. What's up, Sacramento? What's up, everybody? Salute to everybody. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you for supporting me. Yep. Thank you for supporting me. Just want to say, all y'all who support Nip, support Star Wolf, because he's the only one doing actual coverage on the justice for him. Thank you, thank you, thank you, bro. It says them bullets burn when they inside your flesh. Yeah, you know what? Everything that hit me went. I've heard that before, but everything that hit me went in and went out. And I ain't gonna lie, I vaguely remember. I think like I don't know if I really felt it or not. I think I felt the one that hit my back and came out my stomach. The only pain I had is like when I got hit in my hand and when it hit in my stomach and hit in my back and came out of my stomach because I was bleeding on the inside and it was cramping real bad. It was cold outside and I was sweating and I couldn't like felt like I couldn't breathe because I was cramping real bad, but I didn't feel no burns or nothing like that. Yeah. Yeah, people still have bullets in them when they get hit. Sometimes they had a bullet, sometimes they can't remove them. You know, it's best to leave them inside. Sometimes the bullets move while they inside. Um, uh, like some people be having some fragments inside of them. It just depends. It says they talking about we all money in and we gonna ride for Nip and has not done a damn thing except trying to get as much money as possible. Now you know what? I had a conversation last night about that. And me personally, I feel like the position that the all money crew is in, they getting money, you know, they got careers. Me personally, I wouldn't do anything either. I wouldn't jeopardize my position because now you jeopardizing more than your position. You jeopardizing your freedom. You jeopardizing of your livelihood, your money, your means and resources to support your family. So you know you have to be smart about how you move in these streets and do things. You know, but as far as like other people like other 60s or whoever may want to ride, then ride. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to be from a set to ride for Nip. Just ride for him. You know, it's not limited to just gang members, you know, but I'm not advocating violence and telling nobody to get out there and do anything. But like, if you feel the need, you know what I'm saying? Go put in some work, ride. You know, somebody say 22 bullets definitely travel. They do travel. And it's been many people that's been hit with 22 bullets and they killed. I know this dude, they got hit with a 22 and he was jumping up and down. He didn't even know he got hit. He was squabbling and he got hit and the bullet traveled and hit his heart. Like boom. Yeah. It says start. Didn't I say Nip shooter family was getting knocked down? Though someone riding. Nah, man, his family wasn't getting knocked down. That you gotta quit believing all the stories and all that. You know what I'm saying? And like that's that's crazy. Why can't help the race poor in jail? Why they can't help their race poor in jail? I don't know. What's up? I remember having similar experience. I'll be forever grateful. Yes, sir. J Stone rap about they want the stone, but gave those rappers Bitcoin, send them to the morgue, had their mamas crying. Sandman, yes, the same thing. Eyes covered, ready to die. He went home, hurt his mind. You say play chess while they playing checkers. Yeah. I just don't believe, you know what I'm saying? I believe this boy gonna get off though, but I don't believe he gonna get off immediately. But I believe he gonna get off, man. And it's just that's just my personal, opinion. You know, what's up, Wolf? What's the deal? What's the deal? If Eric Carter get off and get out, you think he will last on the street long? Yeah, I believe he'll last real long because he ain't gonna be where people could get at him. So yeah, I feel that he will last long. You know, say you seen that video with Cowboy talking to the white men with badges and white business suits in back of the marathon store. These men were agents and part of the grid during Big U's secret meetings. How do you know they was part of the grid? See, y'all feel like if you see somebody, a white man in suit, he's an agent. They have agents that wear regular clothing and Jordans and Air Max and Gucci shoes and whatever they put on. That's how agents really look. That being in a suit and tie, that's movie stuff. I told y'all before on the last live that ain't how agents be looking. That's that movie stuff. If he get off, he out the country. I mean, he could stay within America, you know. People ain't really People don't really be riding that hard. Our race, the only people we really ride hard against is our own. So yeah, he might get got, but yeah, I don't really believe nobody will do anything to him. Not unless they just really catch him slipping, but I don't think they'll know his whereabouts, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think he would last long. He needs to write a book on the whole play and have his family release it if he meets his untimely demise. Cowboy just an old head trying to survive. He not active in anything. Yeah, he just getting money. That's all he's doing. That's about it. How do y'all feel about this grid though? How do y'all? Somebody said grid is regular dudes, right? Yeah, these are just. I mean, not really regular dudes. They know who to pick and choose. But like, how do y'all really feel about the grid program? How do y'all feel about that? Alpo got hit. Anyone touchable? Yeah, anybody. Of course, anybody could get hit. Alpo was in New York where he told on people still in the same exact area. Alpo was arrogant. Alpo didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe Eric Holder has the same mentality as Alpo. I don't believe Eric Holder is even built like that. Even though he a hitter, he'll pull the trigger. I don't believe he has the mentality that Alpo had. Alpo pulling up in Harlem where he done told on people. So yeah, it was just a matter of time. It was just a matter of time. You know. And they was saying like how Hassan Campbell said Alpo allegedly had hit two people when he got out. Hassan had said that in a video about like a couple of weeks ago. I had actually made a video about that same thing 2 years ago though. But yeah, do you think Big U ever going to explain himself? Nah, not really. Not on this grid program because if he do it, expose him 100%. Because like on his live when he was stating about how him and Steve LaBelle gonna get together and they gonna put everything out there on the table and explain everything about Nipsey. That's a smoke screen. Don't know. I mean, you want to keep speaking about the same thing year after year after year after year? Come on, man. Explain what the grid program is. If you have Developing Options, which is a nonprofit organization and it's helping children and all that, and somebody speaks bad on it, and everybody's putting this information out there, wouldn't you think it would seem plausible to just be like, okay, let me make a live telling everybody what the grid program is. The grid program is this, boom, 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 boom. But he hasn't done that because he's intentionally avoiding that because it's gonna implicate him. Like, what is he gonna say? Yeah, I'm doing gang interventionist and this and that and this, and he's all he can speak on is the good parts of what Developing Options may do. But then you're gonna have many people that ask questions like, okay, well, what about the LAPD giving phones, and why do you have secret meetings, and why is this confidential, and why you have to meet with the LAPD, and why do you have to report and give incident reports and give intel? See, he doesn't want those type of questions to come up at all. Hello to everybody in the chat that just checked in. What's going on? What's happening? You know, and that's just what it is. Somebody says, little big guy, you stay safe, bruh, and God bless. Slim, there's no way. Star, you gotta have contingency programs, fam. Says all Kevin Samuels did was tell broke men and overweight women. I didn't get to read that comment, but like, yeah. How about that though? What do y'all feel about? I know this is kind of off the subject, but how y'all feel about Kevin Samuels? Growed up around the corner, 60th and 11th by Nip. I agree, Big U and that guy. They stopped by to say hi, telling us he just got out of jail. Yeah. I ain't gonna put the name out there, but it's another known 60 on that paperwork too with Big U. But anyway though, how y'all feel about Kevin Samuels, you know? Cause it's many black women that they feel like, hey, it is what it is. He disrespected us and he disrespected us in a manner to where we like, they don't even care. And then you have a lot of black women that do care. And then there's many men that care because a lot of black men feel like he was riding for them. Me, I'm on the outside looking in. The way I feel about it is, it's another black man that's gone, but as far as his commentaries and speaking on the black women, I do feel like if you gonna tear somebody down, you should build them back up. Like I do feel like he tore a lot of black women down, and in the same breath, he should have built them back up. Like if you gonna tell somebody you're not this or you're not that or you shouldn't be doing this because you're not this or whatever, okay. That's like when you're correcting a child. You don't want to discipline the child and after you discipline them just walk off. You have to be able to explain to that child why you disciplined them and let them know this is the correct path and correct steps you take next time in order to not repeat the same mistakes that got you disciplined in the first place. So, that's my standpoint on it. But somebody said most of your subscribers were women. I could believe that. I could believe that. Somebody said those women need to give us a chance to see the real demons in a person. Yeah, that's weird. They glad that man gone. That's a human being, regardless of what he has. I mean, what he was saying. Yeah, that's true. That's true too. A lot of them are glad. Like a lot of them are laughing and everything. One thing you must remember though is can't nobody escape what he just went through. Everybody gonna face death one day. So you can't really laugh at that man for that. You know what I'm saying? And then you know, uh on the flip side, black women is being disrespected every day by white men, Mexican men, every nationality. They disrespected black women. So, we got to keep that same energy going. But yeah, I just be wanting to see how other people's minds is. You said he was building them back up by telling them to lose weight and stop having all those kids. I mean, if you look at it that way, if you go tell somebody that's overweight, you got to lose weight, you got to be able to tell them like you should, adhere to this type of diet or, you know, you just can't tear somebody down without building them up. I mean, you can, but you shouldn't because then people gonna look at you in a different light, like this dude ain't no good, and that's how a lot of black women perceived him, and that's why they feel the way they do. And you can't stop a person from feeling the way they do, too. That the way someone feels, that's their feelings. You can't just hop into their body and be like, nah, I'm gonna turn off your emotional switch, your feeling switch on this situation here. But it is what it is. What's up, Fresno? Somebody was from Fresno, says Kevin loved black women. It's just when they are hated for so long, they wouldn't recognize love when they see it. That's that's a fact. That's a true statement right there. If you've been without love for so long, the lack of love, it would be hard to recognize it when it's in your face. Thus why there's so many relationships that fail today because people don't really recognize true love and the meaning of it and they hate it. Yeah. Having strong enemies are my friends. Islam preacher on this video, and when he called Big U, he's the other partner, but Big U, Big U to him stand down or something like that. So both groups that it happened. I didn't understand that right there. Word salad. Hit dogs holler when he spoke on prostitute behavior. Yeah, yeah, when he spoke on prostitute behavior, a lot of women became upset and angry, you know? Yep. People give attention to whatever is low vibration. Take the narrative off that we don't love black women. It's really whack. Yeah, yeah. But there is a lot of black men that don't love black women. And there's a lot of black women who don't love black men. We we are divided. That's something we just can't get around. That's a known fact. That's not an opinion. That is a fact because we see it every day. He gave them tough love. They used to their pastors and everyone else lying to them, you know. Yeah, I mean, that's very true. That's truthful. I think Wack and the FOI got into cussing. Him and Big U got into it. Mm. Feminist women, feminist black women really got upset and took everything of what he was speaking on as hate for them. Yeah, that was that. It was you had all different walks of black women that were upset and angry with him, and then there's a lot that's not upset and angry with him. So it's really kind of like but you're gonna see more of the black women that disliked him in comments and videos and everything, and on social media. People been making fun of him. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just sitting back. I'm on the outside trying to peep in the blinds. It says Kevin addressed basic woman with reality big checks. We only divided because we not following our roles by nature. No man is supposed to be telling a woman how to be a woman, but rest up to bro. I mean, you right. You right. You right in a sense on that. You right. He shouldn't be telling a woman how to be a woman, but if a woman is doing something that she shouldn't be doing, then I mean, by all means, someone can correct her, constructive criticism, but like as far as trying to tell a woman how to be a woman or what to do in a controlling manner, then by all means the woman should ignore him. It says they shouldn't have called into his show if they couldn't. I agree. I agree. If you don't like someone, don't follow them. If you don't like someone, you have a choice either to listen to them or not listen to them. Don't listen to them. And that goes for a lot of things, like especially like with WACK100. There's a lot of people that hate him, but they follow every move he makes on social media. So I'll be like, do they really hate him? Or do they just like drama? What is it? What y'all think about that situation? Everybody that dislike Wack, how do you feel about yourself following his every move? Like on Clubhouse and Instagram and YouTube. How do you feel about yourself following him and you don't like him? That's what I want to know. Hmm. Not trying to be funny or disrespectful to him, RP, but I believe he was molested by someone in his family in Oklahoma, taking his frustration on our black woman. That could be possible. Yeah. You opened up Pandora's box. Pandora's box ain't never been closed. That's the illusion. We all already inside of Pandora's box. You got to find how to get out of it. Drama. Somebody says, I hope he does not get off or have a moment's peace. May he see Nipsey's face until he leaves this earth. Yeah. The new reality TV. Yeah. Somebody said, I don't follow WACK. I only know what y'all report on. I don't follow WACK the crack. I follow you. I never thought about it like that. Jay Kushner. Kid Flashy, the way he was parked, he was already set to be there. It was a setup. I'm pretty sure he told everybody he's from Rock Nation, who's the undercover cop, who she come with. David Gross knows what. Raymond Batista, I'm gonna need you to put commas in certain places when you comment, cause I'm kind of confused. It's just like when you was in school and the teacher told you you had run-on sentences. I'm gonna need you to put some commas in certain places, cause I'll be confused. We need to get old boy on the phone, Rim Paul. I want to know what he has to say. He ain't gonna speak. He ain't gonna say nothing. He ain't gonna. Certain people ain't gonna talk. They ain't gonna say nothing. He not gonna say anything. Yup. He ain't gonna say nothing. I hope he tell because I know it was more than him behind it. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. That's why they keeping him drugged up so he won't tell. They said Wack was molested too, allegedly. It's possible. It says Wack done paid off Wolf now. So what did he give me? I can't be paid off. What did he give me? That was an ignoramus comment. That was the only thing your little feeble mind could conjure up at this moment. Anyway, WACK100, aka Fake Suge Knight. Running sentences. Running sentences. Yeah. Shit, I've been hit 3 times. I didn't get to see no blood. It was just like bubbly. But no, I ain't leaked no blood like a thick blood. So the fool should be on Big U's phone because he was recording. Because, hold on, Wack paid off Wolf. Nah, I don't believe it. Shit. I don't believe it either. Wack, hey, look, Wack ain't about to pay nobody. Wack is for himself. All them dudes is for themselves. Hey, look, don't get it twisted just because I spoke to him on the phone. Don't get it twisted. He been trying to reach out to me. He wanted to reach out to me, you know what I'm saying? And I already know what he wanted to reach out to me for. Everybody trying to slowly distance themselves from Big U now, you know what I'm saying? He was saying just exactly what he said on the videos, that he didn't know, you know what I'm saying, this was going on with Big U, you know. Whether he knew or not, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I feel he did know because, you know, they was close like that. They probably offered him, you know what I'm saying, to be inside of that program or whatever, but maybe he turned it down, or maybe, I don't know. Shit. Maybe he did, you know. I don't know. Have you watched the Al Prophet video? Nah, I ain't watched the Al Prophet video. Although there was a video sent to me when I first made the video, and Al Prophet didn't know what he was talking about on the video I seen. Star Wolf, are you a Hebrew Israelite? Nah, I'm not a Hebrew Israelite. I'm not from no religion. Uh I don't believe in attaching myself to religion. You know, I am who I am, you know. And I'm really a spiritual person. You know, I'm not saying I'm spiritual because it's trendy, with a lot of people to say that, you know. I've studied a lot of religions, but as far as being in a certain particular religion, I'm not. Says WACK, Big U, 6ix9ine, Charleston White, GBO, Gaston are all CIA agent plants. Nah, CIA don't need them guys. These are just little fish. These are just black guys that they use. They're just pawns. That's all they are. Just pawns. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. The CIA don't need guys like that because these guys are foolish. They don't have the mentalities to bring down countries and things of that nature. They don't have that. They'll be used for something smaller. It says Israelites are not religious. It's a bloodline. Nah, well, I'm not from that bloodline. But it is a religion to say you are a Hebrew Israelite and then you're speaking and quoting scriptures from the Bible. Wouldn't you say so? I'm just I'm just reading a lot of the comments. I see a lot of things going on. Yeah, man. I see all the comments. I see everything. What that say? What that say? Wolf been consistent for years. I doubt he been bought off. Yeah, I ain't been bought off. Them is people that don't know me. Them is people, new subscribers or something. I don't know. You know. I've been bought off because I spoke to Wack on the phone, because I done made videos about him and said what I said. I still stand on that. I've been bought off because I made a video about his daughter. You know what I'm saying? Saying don't hurt the kids when I've been putting these in, when I've been making videos for the last 3 years and before Nipsey got killed saying this. Black people is something else, boy. I tell you, something else. It says they are agents of destruction, government plans. California is corrupt. Every state in the United States of America is corrupt. Yep. Yep. They use our own people to keep us focusing on an inferior level. It's the planet agenda on paying Bigu. WACK100 is said the grid is a form of CIA plants. Do anyone know potential trial date for Eric Holder? June 2nd. Star, you out of pocket. Yeah, just another comment, huh? How am I out of pocket? Explain it. I've been on here. I know how Star is. Y'all always new dudes around here. Yeah, these dudes probably, they mentalities, you know, they have closed minds. We all know who making movies. That's who made the video of Nip shooting. Nah, they didn't make no movie. It wasn't no barbershop. Wasn't killed over there. What you seen is what happened. It was people that was there in the parking lot. Certain people that we know, you know what I'm saying, don't want their names mentioned, and we just not gonna mention their names. We just not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because people will run with that, and that's what it'd be. Like, I really, for real, I could, like, If I was really on the BS, I could put a video out right now and just make up a name and just make up something, and people will run with that, and it'll be all over YouTube and all over the world in an hour or two. Because you have people who won't research, who don't have knowledge of self, who won't go do the footwork, who won't look for themselves to see what's real and what's not real. See, when I was putting out the videos like every day, like a year ago, 2 years ago, I would always tell people at the end, trust what I say, excuse me for that. Don't just trust what I say, but go research for yourself, you know? Like you said, somebody said, Star Wolf, all these people on here ain't our people. They not. They not. I believe a lot of people in the chat is government plants sent in here to disrupt this live. They sound like new subs. Somebody subbed to me that was new and they was like, I'm unsubscribing. Okay, well, unsubscribe. That's your choice. You have a choice to do that. You're not obligated to stay listening to me. Go do what you do. Go do what you do. I'm not gonna cry behind it. I'm still gonna be me. Nothing's gonna change. You don't know me. I don't know you. I'm still gonna speak the way I speak. And to be honest, you're still gonna watch me. You're still gonna listen. So I don't even be caring about that, you know? You're not gonna change not one hair in my head. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It says my hairstylist, I asked her what time of week he does in Jamaica. She stated he works for CIA. This shit been going on for years. Popo subcontractor, their jobs to the hood. I'm from the Bay, man. Cut it out. I just don't argue with your comment bot. And I'll preach star, but not. Okay, but yeah, we gonna get back on topic. I don't care about what they really saying in the comments if they ain't speaking no positive energy. You know, I'm gonna just overlook that comment or whatever, you know. And I don't block people, so I'm gonna let you say what you say. You know what I'm saying? If you feel miserable, you know what I'm saying, drown in your misery, you know. Hopefully your misery is 100 feet deep. Drown in it. But anyway, I really do think Eric Holder is gonna get off, and he gonna have his hearing May 19th. You know, they like I said, they gonna discuss what was going, you know, what the facts is of the case. If y'all don't remember, he did admit, he said that I did shoot Nip, but I didn't mean to shoot the other ones there. You know what I'm saying? So like me personally, I don't see how a person could I don't see how you could really get off. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see how a person can get off by even admitting that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's what it is. You know, teach the youth morals and values, ethics, make them proud, stay away from the streets. That's a beautiful statement right there. That's what we all need to do, you know. Yeah, it says, yes, we is corrupt, but we ain't the only ones. Everybody corrupt. Everybody corrupt. We just out in the forefront because we, you know, of who we are, who we came from. You know, we originated from kings and queens, but I, as far as calling ourselves kings and queens now, I can't do that because I can't look at everybody and call you a king and queen. I can't do that. We did originate from kings and queens, but I can't just call everybody that because the title doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. You have to carry yourself in a certain manner. You know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't gonna call you a knockout artist and you ain't never had a fight. Somebody say, Star, you have gotten soft. Okay. Well, why you listening to me then? He checked into a mental facility. That's what they're gonna use. Yeah, they gonna hell yeah, they're gonna use that. We want to know who pulling the strings in the hood. I mean, shit. That's what they want to know in the grid program too. Thank you, brother. You welcome. You welcome. It says I appreciate you just like I appreciate my HTN family. Salute, salute, salute to anybody putting in the work. Salute. I appreciate you too. Somebody said king and queen are degrading terms. Elaborate on that for the people who don't know. Put that in the chat. Why you feel king and queens are degrading terms. I'm not debating you or saying that you're wrong or right. I'm just saying put that in the chat. Some other people may want to know. Elaborate on that. Say we come from gods. Which gods do we come from? Because you put an S on that, so that means more than one. So that's plural. So that means that we came from 10 or 20 or 30 gods, or we came from one god, or elaborate on that. See, these are things I studied. These are things I still study. These are things I've been into for many, many, many years. That's why I be telling people to elaborate, because I want to see where you really coming from. Like I like to know, like, where did that comment originate from? You know, how I like to know how your mind is set up, how you really thinking, and like what's really going on. You know, I'll be loving to build with people, especially when it's knowledge. You know, like you could come to my Instagram and hit me in the DM, you know, we can start building or whatever. That's what I do. I love knowledge. I don't just speak about the Nipsey case, and I don't just speak about Nipsey being killed as a black man. I speak about black men and women. If you've been following me, you will know this. I push the line for our people's period. And I'll let you know that I'll be the first one to tell you that I'm not perfect, you know, because I've come from a lifestyle where I was in the gangs and I was doing all of that. I was doing all of that foolishness. But I be trying, you know. That's all we can do. We came from an extraterrestrial race called the Anunnakis. They're black gods. Elaborate on that. I know about the Anunnaki. Elaborate on that. I want to see if you really know. The streets will show you love. The streets will show you fake love. The hate is 100% real. That's something you can bank on. The hate is definitely real. Yeah, but the love, fake love. The streets will show you a lack of love. Yeah, of course. That's exactly why it was a green light on Nipsey. We come from the divine. I like people speaking up too. We come from the divine masculine and feminine energy of consciousness, cosmic. Elaborate on that. Where's the video of Eric Holder first walking up to talk to Nipsey? It said it don't exist. Any video over there exists. We just don't have it. They just not gonna show us. You know, there's certain things. Look, this is what you must understand. There are certain things they want you to see so you can speak on it and get it out there. And there's certain things they won't allow you to see because they don't want the masses to know. Whatever we've seen is what they want us to see. It says the Anunnaki knew he was going there. Y'all don't clown, don't mean he all wrong. I don't want to write a book. Somebody said the Anunnaki are the ones who enslaved us. Straight facts. The streets is for little boys still banging, but you have grown men in the streets still that ain't banging. As the streets is the streets. Ain't no more gangs. The gangs is over. That's over with. Anybody you see running around talking about they sets and all that, that it's over with. Like, how are you gonna progress? What's productive gonna come up out of gangs? Eric can get life. It won't matter. It was a whole team of people involved. Why is there no blood from 11 gunshots? Why the floor ripped up inside the store? Open your mind. He wasn't shot inside the store. He was shot right where you seen. It was people actually there. Not gonna put their names out there and who they are. And the floor's being ripped up. I don't know. But he wasn't shot in there. You said, why is there no blood? The same reason, I guess, because I didn't have no blood when I got shot. And other people, keep doing what you doing, Star. F the haters, always, you know. It's always middle finger in the air to the haters. Always. It was a reenactment, 1000%. Definitely wrong. It wasn't a reenactment. There's a difference between extraterrestrial and I didn't get to see that whole comment. I'm trying to read all of these. They going by quick. Nipsey was tapped in on the next level. His ways and actions was proving a major outcome was coming. It says, you must not be in LA. They still with the BS. Gangs are fake as fuck. At the end, they all crumble. Yeah, of course, all the gangs is with the BS. They killing each other. That's what I'm saying. That the gangs, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's the gangs is a big thing to a small-minded person. To somebody that was did that for like the majority of my life, the gangs is nothing to me. Nothing. I had a little blood when I got shot. It says if Nipsey took a picture with Eric Holder's woman, where the video at? You got to ask the police that. They got all of that. They're not going to show you that. They're not going to show you everything. They're not obligated to show us. That's asking too much. Like, why do people feel the police supposed to show? They're not going to show us that. Mr. Police, you supposed to show us this because we want to know. They're not going to show us that. Just told you why they show you certain things and why they don't show you certain things. That was a hit. Why you think no 60 gang member speaks on Big U, not even Nips day ones. It's a lot of 60 gang members who speak on Big U, but I ain't gonna put their names out there. Like a lot goes on outside of these videos. It's a lot of people that speak on Big U, a lot of 60s. You just not gonna put it out there what the conversations is and who they are. We ain't gonna get that going. We ain't gonna get that started. They say, but they getting funded by the feds, no doubt. Gangs is full of destruction. And gangs, ain't none of them going up against the true enemy. They not gonna go up against the true enemy. They not. Even when I was off inside the gang and I was super active doing what I do, I was always asked that same question too. And I never had an answer, even though I was raised up the way I was raised up. I had my uncles and I had my daddy asking me questions like that because they was really activists, you know, doing activism and like, why are you doing the enemy's work and all that? I didn't have nothing to say, nothing. I felt ashamed because I knew what they were stating was correct. Here it is. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? They used to tell me stuff like, hey, you know, you walking around, got the gun, you quick to shoot at another black man, but you ain't gonna even use it against the real enemy. All I could say was nothing. It was always silence. And that's real. And that's how it is in the gangs. That's how it is. Gangs are boo-boo. Anybody who think otherwise, I already know how your mentality is set up. You just gotta, I ain't gonna talk about you. You just gotta reprogram. I mean, you just gotta deprogram and then reprogram. That's all you have to do. You know? Appreciate you respecting me. Somebody say I feel I was forced to be a gangster. And I can agree with you on that, you know, because there's many that was forced to be that. You know, say growing up in the bricks, it's hard to get around it. I feel that. I feel it. We are well trained to kill each other for any little thing, but only each other. That's the major sad part. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. It wasn't just law enforcement. It was LAPD. Well, LAPD is law enforcement, political, record industry execs. I feel like Big U knew something about March 31st, 2019, but maybe just discipline. But I don't trust him either. That's true. Facts. We kill our own before we even look in the ops direction. Yeah, we not gonna look in the ops direction. We not. You can go out there, look, check this out. You can go out there to your downest homeboys right now. Right now, to the ones that's carrying guns. Sit back and watch what they do when the police drive up or the police drive down the street. Man, I can't be out here. I've been to prison before, man. If they catch me with this gun, man, I'm fixing to run. I'm finna stash this gun. I'm fixing to. Police get to question him. Yes, sir. No, sir. Hey, sir, can I, all that type of madness. I know how it is. I done seen it. I done seen it. It says you can be from the trenches, but you can elevate our kids. That's facts. I'm a part of the solution. Salute to you, Kim. Says Snoop became bigger than the set. So Nipsey, repeat what that said. Says Snoop became bigger than the set. I don't know how he did that. But see, Snoop is somebody who's not off in his set. He's not kicking it in his set. That's a different thing. You comparing Snoop to Nipsey. See, Nipsey was functioning in his set. It was people, both of them had people from both sets that didn't like him, but see, they didn't like Nipsey because they was hating on him. They didn't like Snoop because Snoop wasn't really putting in the work that he said he was putting in. That's a difference. It's a difference when you hating on somebody because he look a certain way and he getting females, or he rapping and getting money and you jealous, opposed to somebody that's you know, they don't like you because you not putting in no work and you saying this and you saying that in all your songs, and they know the real because they out there every day with it. It says, yay, a GD and he's a billionaire. Anything is possible. Yeah. Some of these comments, I'll be seeing a little pieces of them. You know, if you can, just retype it. The 20s, y'all bad about Snoop. Confederate flags on cars. Still the celebrities get into position, don't do nothing real for the kids. They never. It's rare. They never. But they be instructed not to, you know. Did you know when you're a celebrity and you have all that money in the bank, you can't move it like you want to, even though it's your money? And the reason for that is because they want to know what you're going to do with all that money. They want to know if you're going to build up your community or not. Because if you are, they're going to start the destruction process on you. They're going to start to destroy you, you know? Yeah. It says the 20s talk bad about Snoop. Yeah, they've been talking bad about him for years. They've been talking bad about him for years, you know? They perpetuate same negative stereotypes. Yeah. Can we find out who paid for Eric? Darton. Pay for Darton. You know what? I had that conversation about 3 weeks ago, and somebody was saying, not 3 weeks ago, I mean 3 days ago, and somebody was saying that Big U paid for it. Yeah, but there's no I don't have any solid facts on that. No truth to it. I don't know. You know, I'm from New York, and I just laugh at these cats claiming blood and Crip over here. Everybody was hating on him by walking past Mad Dog and him, but Snoop leaned off his car and shook my hand like a man to a youngin'. That's a good thing. Nipsey did what Snoop never tried, bring both sides together, bring peace and progress. That's facts. Real peace and progress. Hey, y'all want to hear something that's a trip? Big U put together that truce, uh, that truce march after Nipsey was assassinated. And in the same light, he made that video talking about people was saying that he had something to do with it. So now, why did you bring all this? Why did you try to bring all them sets together as if somebody else from another set had did something to Nipsey, had killed Nipsey? Why would you do that and then turn around and make that video talking about everybody was talking about you had something to do with Nipsey? His moves and his mouth contradict everything he does. Everything. When I be speaking, y'all better be listening. I'm telling you. It be coming. It might not happen the next week or the month, but it be coming. That shit be coming out. I'm from LA, but I'm in Georgia right now, and they actually got sundown towns. Like what you mean sundown towns? Like I don't know. Like Western towns? I don't know what you mean. Snoop from Long Beach, we had no bloods out there, so why would he bring the sets together? That's not his job. I mean, he still could bring the sets together, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of if it was a lot of water at one point in time, a lot of waterfronts. A lot of waterfronts in Long Beach. The waterfronts for people that's outside of California, outside of LA that don't know the waterfronts is Pyrus. But anyway, it was a lot of them in Long Beach. Yeah. So tell me, how do y'all feel about Eric Holder having this hearing on May 19th? Him, his attorney, and the prosecutor. How do y'all feel? Thank you, bro, for that compliment too. Serious. Um, how do y'all actually feel about that? Because I mean, everybody that's incarcerated, not everybody, but for a big part, everybody go through that where you have these type of meetings, these readiness hearings and these status hearings to see like if you don't have to go to trial, they have them before trial where they can see if they can offer you a plea bargain or something like that. If the prosecutor got you dead to the wrong, they don't even want to have these type of meetings. They be like, ain't no need for a meeting. I'm not offering no plea bargain. We got them dead to the wrong. We don't need to discuss if there's evidence or not, or if the evidence is weak or not. We got you dead to the wrong. We going to trial, and that's that. If you don't want to go to trial, well, then take this plea bargain for life. Or take this plea bargain for the 25 to life or whatever. That's all I'm offering. Boom. If not, we going to trial. Boom. We getting it going. So how do y'all feel about this? Do y'all think they really have something on him or not? Do y'all think they're going to keep dragging this case out or not? So if the grid paid for Chris Darden, then whoever associate with it is the main source. Look at him. Look at my guy. Look at my guy. He's protected by Big U and LAPD. He's walking. Who's Eric Holder's lawyer? I forget the name. I have it wrote down though. I forget the name. I was actually trying to contact them. They spent me on that. I called a few weeks ago. They here it is. I'm calling the public defender's office. I done ended up in another business. Like how did y'all transfer me to an outside business? This business don't even have nothing to do with attorneys. I'm like, they cold. But they already knowing, they don't want me to talk because I'm going to speak. I really wish I could speak to like Big U. Just get him on the live and just speak with him and just see. I don't have 100 questions. I have a few questions. That's it. The live doesn't have to be long at all. Yep. They don't. Oh, you said Aaron Jensen. Okay. Good looking on that. Good looking on that, bro. Yep, that is the attorney's name too. His public defender. Yep. I just want to holler at Big U. I just got like 3 or 4 questions for him. I already know he'll duck it though. I don't want to interview you for no clout. None of that. I don't need none of that. I just want to see. I just want you to explain something real quick. I don't know how extreme your shooting was, but your journalism is channeled by the spirit of Nipsey. I know it for a fact. Thank you, bro. I have faith, God, that we will soon see the day that Babylon's vampires fall. I sure hope so. He not snitching. You say who ain't snitching? Say grown folk acting like children. Holder will disappear if he speaks. Them judges and attorneys and all them be involved in the BS too. I believe Eric Holder got paid off already, so he ain't snitched because of that. That was another thing. People said that he had got paid 75,000. I just been asking this for the longest. Like, where did y'all get that information from? And like, who paid him? Like, where did y'all see that at? Could y'all direct me to that source where he got paid at? Because everybody said he got paid 75,000. I just direct me to that source so I can blog about it. I want to know who paid him, what day it was, and everything. Direct me to that source. It says, "Hey, Star Wolf, I've been subscribed to your channel since 2019. I really do appreciate you, too. Anybody else that's been subscribed to me for a while, I appreciate you. And any new subscribers, too. But especially y'all ones that's been riding with me, I appreciate y'all. Took a big U-turn on that nonsense. So he's been sitting in jail for 3 years for a payoff." Yeah. For a $75,000 payoff, too. That's foolish and nonsense. You mean to tell me that they couldn't come up with a better plan than that? Nah, I don't believe the payoff. Me don't believe the payoff. It says, "Love with family, riding for Nipsey." So how do y'all feel? Are you serious, Star Wolf? Am I feeling serious about what? Philip Davis? Put it in the chat. If Big U is part of the Nation of Islam, then that means the nation plus grid equals Cointel Bros. It's funny how everybody's speaking on smear campaigns and Cointel Pro now. That's what I've been speaking on, though. But, I put it out there. Y'all need to really, really know what Cointel Pro is. I'm going to put some more info out there in a second so y'all can run with that, too. Facts on facts. Justice is already working by your knowledge that he has given us. But my thing is, I feel Eric Holder got paid off because how did they get the green light on Nip? Maybe it was a crazy, reckless reaction to what Nip said to him, but I think he got the green light on Nip. Yeah, he most definitely got the green light. Remember that video on TMZ with Game and Ti standing off with police? Guess who was on Game's right side? Eric Holder. Look it up. I didn't see that. I didn't see that, but I'm pretty sure I didn't see that. He definitely got paid a something. Might wasn't 75,000, but it's no such thing as a free hit. Shit, what you think the Crips and Bloods been doing for years? They been hitting each other for free. Was Nipsey talking about Big U and LAPD and them lyrics? He very well could have been. He could have known that, hey, you know, they probably hollered at Nip. That probably could have went on. Don't quote me as me saying this is 100% truth or fact, but I'm just saying they probably could have approached him like, hey, look, we got this going on and that going on, and this is what this program's about, and we're gonna need you to sign you know, when you sign these contracts and all that, this is how it's gonna go down. And he probably could have been like, nah, it's not gonna go down like that with me, you know, and then that's just what it is, you know. So that's probably what it is, you know. Somebody said when Nip died to a gangbanger, I just took it as a gang. And that's how many took it. And that's how a select few wanted it to remain, but it didn't remain that way because Nipsey, it just blew up and blew up and blew up. They wasn't expecting this many people to have so much love for Nipsey. Like they were about to, they was ready. They had the brooms out. They was ready to sweep this up under the rug and be done with it. A open and shut case. Gang member on gang member. Black man kills another black man. Write it off as that, and that's that. And that it backfired. It didn't go down that way. So, you know, they running out of plans. They didn't went from plan A to B, C, D. They gonna go through the whole alphabet. Like it's gonna start over to plan AA, then plan BB, because it's like everything is getting tore down, getting debunked. They running out of time. 90% of these big supporters of Nipsey didn't even know who he was when he died. I could believe that, but you know, just because they supporting him now doesn't, you know, mean nothing, you know, because there's a lot of people that wasn't living when the Black Panthers was doing their thing, and they support what the Black Panthers was doing now. You know, I myself wasn't born when they was doing what they was doing, but I do support what they did. You know, so you know, 75,000. Somebody need to show me that. Show me where he actually got paid that. You know, that's why I ain't never I made a video. I made a couple of videos in reference to that, but it wasn't supporting that. It was debunking that. You know, Nipsey knew too much and was making some powerful moves in LA. Having strong enemies is a blessing. Nipsey knew who after him, you know. hmm We need to change the mindset, unplug the brainwashing. Same here, Star Wolf. Hoover Big U connection. Doubt it. 100% doubt it. Nip asked y'all to ride for him if something happened to him. So thanks for riding for that him. Yeah, everybody need to ride. I guarantee if every single person ride, something gonna get done. But the same way we ride for Nip, we have to ride for everybody like this. Everybody. Everybody. You know, did y'all see that shooting? I guess it was in Lawton, Oklahoma, where they just killed that young black man. And he was laying on the ground and they was telling him to put his hands up. And he had his hat in one hand and nothing in the other hand. And he kept putting them up. Every time he tried to put them up, they were shooting. Did y'all see that? That was like, that was horrible. Everybody was asking, like, when is it going to stop? It's only going to stop when you start shooting back. That's it. I guarantee if somebody's shooting at you and you start shooting at them, they ain't just gonna remain out in the open shooting at you. They gonna try to take cover. They gonna try to stop. Yeah, I've been through Lawton, Oklahoma before. They have a college out there. I used to I have ties to Oklahoma, you know. I used to do a lot in Oklahoma. I used to do a lot. Yeah, but how do y'all feel about that though? Y'all tell me. And the trial date is supposed to be the 2nd. So this month, May 19th, they're supposed to have that hearing and then the trial is supposed to commence, June 2nd. Although if the trial do get to cracking, um, they're not gonna just start it right off on the 2nd. There's things you have to do, like the jury has to be picked and there's other things you have to do before it actually gets started. So, if it get cracking, it ain't gonna start on the 2nd, but it's gonna start shortly after that. They have to advise the witnesses and brief them and everything. The judge got to do all of that. Somebody say I'm in OKC right now from LA. Yeah, I used to be in Tulsa and Oklahoma City. I know about the dudes in OKC. Yeah, up on the northwest side and everything like that. And Prince Hall, all them dudes. I ain't talking about the Masons, but they got a set out there called Prince Hall. I know about all that. Wichita Falls on Malcolm X's birthday. Yeah. Yeah, I was in Lawton for a minute. For sure, Lawton was something else. Yeah, they got that college out there. A lot of our peoples attend that college out there, Black College. If you're not knowing, did you see the Chicago police running from gunfire? They got a little. Nah, I didn't see that. I didn't see that at all. I imagine so though. I keep telling people, shoot at somebody and watch what they do. Watch what they do. All that training, all that other shit, that shit goes right out the door. The first thing that comes to mind is survival. That's what comes to mind. Keep telling you, you want somebody to stop socking you in the mouth, you got to sock them back or do something worse. You can't just ball up. Because then once you ball up, they going to keep socking you and then start stomping on you. Got to fight back. Got to fight back. Bigu is backed in the corner. These videos hit him hard and WACK talking to Hassan and all that. Get him feeling real uncomfortable. He can't sit still. He pissed with WACK. Yeah, he pissed with WACK. I keep telling y'all, WACK is WACK. WACK is going to be him. Every day, he's going to get into it and say something about somebody new. This is guaranteed. See, when I spoke to WACK on the phone, I didn't allow it to get, even though I know he probably was recording, I didn't allow it. And I said what I needed to say, and I didn't say things that I know I can't repeat again, or I'm a double down and be like, no, I didn't say that. And I didn't let the conversation get where it'll turn into an argument. I'm not looking for that. I don't want to get into no argument where we just sitting up arguing. The probably 95% of the people who get a chance to speak to WACK or speak to him or he say something, they want to argue because they know after they had that argument, people gonna record it, then they gonna go and it's gonna end up on YouTube and they gonna look for views. I don't be doing that. I be looking for intel, like knowledge. I want to see, like, not knowledge exactly, but the knowledge of what's going on, what I'm inquiring about, and what the conversation is about. Because once you start arguing, you ain't going to get nowhere. The conversation going to be stagnant, and it's going to be pointless and useless. I don't care who a person is. I'm not starstruck. I don't care. I could sit up and talk to the biggest celebrity right now. We can have a regular conversation. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how many movies you done made. I don't care how many songs you done made. Nothing. None of that is gonna move me. None of that. Not unless it's a song I really like or a movie I really like, and then I'm gonna just leave it, you know what I'm saying, limited to just that. Right. Somebody said, Smart, you didn't give him nothing he could use. You went in straight business and was out. Exactly. Exactly. That was my whole point. That was my whole thing, you know? I wasn't on the phone like, you know what I'm saying? I'm already knowing I done made videos about this man. We not friends. He know what I've done. I know what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Wack is not dumb either. He's playing chess. I keep telling y'all, observe his actions. Every day, there's going to be a new person that he gets into it with. Trust me. Every day. Every day. Oh, that's to somebody else. I need to go back and listen to Cowboy because he knows more too. They're going to say the video not clear enough to see his face and to prosecute him. Watch. See, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you what video they need to bring. Y'all, they had, you remember the laser program, okay, where they was secretly surveillancing Nipsey and watching him. Bring that video. Bring that video. The one y'all was secretly surveillancing him. Bring that video. Bring that one. Or did y'all not, or did they not record that day? I see Star Wolf avoiding the whole Black Sam conversation. What Black Sam conversation? Did you ask me something about Black Sam? If you ask me something about Black Sam, I'm gonna tell you I don't know. I haven't spoke with Black Sam. I ain't seen Black Sam. I don't know what's going on. So, well, what is it you want to know about Black Sam? I don't duck nothing. I don't avoid nothing. And if it's something I don't know about, I just don't know about it. I'm not fixing to sit here and make up nothing to appease somebody to make you feel good. I'm not going to do that at all. But speak on it. It says if you would have said the wrong thing on that phone, for sure you would have been on Clubhouse. Yeah, I mean, he didn't told me to come on Clubhouse and holler, you know. A couple of people he deal with, you know what I'm saying? That's how I know he wanted to holler at me, because they got at me like, hey, check it out. You know what I'm saying? Wack trying to holler at you. He said shoot your number. I was like, negative. I don't give out my number. And I didn't give it out either. Yeah, I don't do that. Yeah. But dude asked me about Black Sam. Now he don't want to speak. Now he don't want to talk. Haven't heard nothing from Black Sam. Just saying. What are you saying? Don't say just saying. Say what you mean and mean what you say. You said I'm avoiding the Black Sam conversation or whatever. What are you speaking on? What are you saying? Get to the point. Speak your mind, bro. That's what men do. We speak our mind. Say what you saying. Don't double down. Don't say I'm doing something and avoiding something. Then when I speak on it, it's you know what I'm saying? It ain't that with you. Don't do that, you know? That's not cool. Do you think Big U got Black Sam in the jam? No. Now we're moving on. Moving right along. What you supposed to hear from Sam? Yeah. What does the puppet do when he looks up and sees he got strings? Shit. Do you think Big U Got Black Sam. Oh, I read that already. Black Sam was always moving in the background. He don't get in spotlight. I just thought of something. What if Nipsey and Black Sam put up extra cameras where nobody knows, and after Nipsey got shot, Black Sam got the real video? I mean, he got the real video anyway, but that's a good this is the first time I've heard something like this. That's okay. Davy Lewis. Okay. That was a good question though. That was a very good question. Mm. She gonna be mad. She gonna be real mad. You too credible for Clubhouse. If you made yourself accessible, it could water down what you're doing. Clubhouse is madness. Clubhouse is madness. That whack orchestrates. Sam is a G stop. Worrying about him. Yeah. But look, check it out. Nip said 16 cameras in different angles y'all can't see. Look, I'm finna get off this live. I enjoy chopping it up with y'all. I might come on a little later or something like that. I might even have a few of my peoples speak, come on the live and ask some questions or speak how they feel, you know. They youngsters. They still in the they got pretty good heads on their shoulders, but they still attached to the gang lifestyle. You know, I just, want y'all to hear something. So I may come on later and let y'all hear a little something. Somebody said, thanks, Star Wolf, great show. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and coming and listening to me, because y'all don't have to do that. It is other people on YouTube. It is other things to do. Everybody is an individual. Everybody do have their own life. So, for you even taking the time out your life, time that you can't get back to come listen to me, I really do appreciate that. Real talk. And salute to everybody. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody that's deceased, that did something great, even if you didn't do nothing great. Salute to everybody. Yeah. And I'm out of here, y'all. Enjoy y'all day.